Alright, so today we're going to be checking out TAEMIN's Famous album right here. Let's get into this, starting with the first track called Famous. It's one of his like Japanese albums. Oh, that's a nice bass on there. Oh, like how it went down? Uh-huh. Like how you sing right there, that's a nice melody. Got like airy tone right there, it's very nice. I like the song that Kevin Ray, kind of feeling it out. Oh, the leg movement right there, that was nice. I like how it dropped right there, the break and then how that bass comes in, jumping on that. Interesting percussion as well. And the guitar thing coming up. Nice. Like the humming on Famous right there. Yeah, I like how he sings that line. It's very nice. Ooh, yeah, it's a really nice beat right there. I like that little kind of shake with the arm move he did right there. That's nice right there. Yeah, the way the percussion sounding. Ooh. Like the lower kind of delivery right here. And almost like whispering. Yeah, even like the popsy hit right there, going into this. Like in the going with that beat. I like that overall side to side movement that they did. Yeah, look at the sound that comes in right. It's very nice. That like lower sound the guitar going. It's like very atmospheric with the sound. Like chords that are going on the back. Yeah, I really like how it drops. Oh, was that a different kind of like hook right there? Like repeating the Famous right there. Okay, I like that move right there. And the stop on that. Yeah, it's a different hook right there. I like that. Kind of switching up a bit for the line. Yeah, that was a nice harmony on that. The move right here. With the arms going down and that. Ooh, nice. The footwork with that as well. As he moves right there. Definitely gotta watch the performance for this one. Oh, I like that. Ooh, interesting. That was nice right there. The arm moves right there, and then going out, and then you feel me, the dancers come out on that. That's how I love it there. That was cool having the blood kind of fading into that line. Nice. Yeah, I really like how they did the sound of bass on this one. Yeah, especially going with the beat right there. Yeah, nice. Really enjoyed this one 100%. Like how he did this one a lot. Very nice hook right there. I feel like that's definitely very catchy. Like I said, I like how he switched it out on the second one. I really like what they did with the overall instrumental. I feel like it was, really nice. Not too much going on, but I like what they did with the, the overall kind of beat and how that was going with the bass. The bass was very prominent on that. I like how that was going overall. Just love how, how everything hits down on that. I feel like they did really nice with hitting all that kind of like choreo as well, going with the stuff right there. Really nice sound. I like the kind of like subtle kind of sounds like the guitar come in or something like that, or even like the little kind of bass thing. That was really nice. Really love how he was delivering the lines on this entire song. Like I said, just like that nice kind of like soft, airy, almost whispering kind of way he was doing that. That was really nice. So like the overall groove of everything in the song definitely did a lot for me. So yeah, this is definitely a song I feel like I would listen to. Definitely want to see a performance as well. Like I said, that choreo was looking fire, how he was hitting that. Especially with like the leg movement he does go into that chorus. That was really nice. Just the overall kind of way he would hit like certain things, especially on this one part right here. I would say right out there on this chorus part, I really like how, you feel me, the choreo was going right here with like the arm movements. How he was doing this, like after this. Right here. Like that whole like I like how straight the arms are and they're very like stiff but like kind of like movement. But then really nice how it goes into that move right there with the mountain on that. You feel me? Yeah, just really nice how it moves like certain things with like his arms is very interesting. Yeah, we like that overall movement right there. Yeah. This entire like sequence, yeah, right there with the choreo right there is very very nice, 100%. So yeah, really enjoyed this one, like video wise as well. I think they did really nice with like the coloring. I feel like everything fit with the sound overall. Really enjoyed this one. Now let's go on to the next track that's on this album. All right, so the next track we have is called Slave. Interesting. Okay, start off silent for a bit right there. Oh, that sound coming with a guitar. I got this place, that's interesting. Oh. That's chords coming up. That's a nice melody. Like separated longer there. Oh, it's a nice melody on that. Nice harmony on that. Coming back. Interesting how the like soft the percussion is done on that. That's nice. It's very interesting. Very interesting how they do the production on this. I like that bass on that. I kind of like the thing. Interesting, like lower shifter hook on that. Yeah, I love the layer vocals right there. Like the lower voice that was on as well. Yeah, it's interesting how his like voice is spread on as well. Yeah, that sound is really interesting. How like kind of like echoes a bit as well, like pan over here. That was outside that beat came back down. Oh yeah, what they're doing with the guitar on the song is very nice. Nice going to like the whisper right there. Ooh, interesting bass on. Yeah, that's really interesting. Just how that kick goes down. Like, it doesn't like hit like very hard right there. Interesting how it is in the mix on that. Yeah, I love those overall chords that's going on. Yeah, I love the melody on it as well. Yeah, kind of going like higher and lower on it. Nice. Oh, nice singing low right here. Oh, that's an interesting sound right there. Wow, I love how he's on that. Yeah, hold on that. Little layer vocals on that. Sounds very nice. We'll put it over here right now. Yeah, how low that went as well. Love that. The note on that. That sound over there. Oh yeah, love how you sing that. Yeah, this main hook right here doing a lot for me on this. Yeah, yeah, really interesting on that one where everything was placed and stuff like that. I like how subtle that beat was. Like it was like dropping down and you could hear it, but like not fully like forward. It was very interesting how they did that. Even the like I said, the way his voice kind of like blended in with everything and stuff like that. I think those chords did a lot for me on this one as well. Just how that was going, everything blending together. Very, very nice on this one. Let me actually see something real quick. All right, so I went for the audio for this. I just had to see if you feel me, the mixing and how they did the production on that was actually like that. So actually in that lyric video, it seemed like what they did was they kind of muffled the beat a bit. Like it wasn't like hitting as hard. Like I was noticing it wasn't like hitting down as hard as I felt like it should have, right? So I went to the audio just to see if that's how they did the production, but no, it's actually, you can hear like you can hear that kick going down on when that's going down. So you feel me? On the lyric video, I wasn't getting that. So yeah, if the other lyric video does that, I think what I'll do is I'll just check out the lyrics later on my own and I'll just listen to the audios. So yeah, let's go on to the next song. All right, so I did look at the other lyric video, and with that one, it also kind of made it seem like the beat wasn't hitting as hard down or something like that on that one. So I'm gonna just go for the audio version for the rest of the album, and then like I said, I'll check the lyrics later on my own time. But yeah, next song is called Tease. Okay. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. It's like lower over here as well. They kind of made like that's a nice synth that came in on that. Cool. Yeah, how's it going? What is that sound? It's interesting. And it's louder on this as well. It's a little quiet on the video. There's something coming in there. I like the melody of that thing coming in. It's interesting. Yeah, how the beat's going down, it actually sounds like it's like dropping down. I like that. Ooh. Love how it fit up right here. Like how he's singing that line. There's something in that. Okay. Like the hook right there. Nice. Yeah, that bass is very interesting on that. There's a nice chorus right there. So now some of the guitar coming right here. The cut gets like a little bit empty right here. Another beat. But there's still that other sound that goes on. It's interesting. Is that like a voice thing that they did and kind of like reverb or something like that? I don't know what the heck that is. Or like a horn or something like that? Yeah, how it drops right here. Especially because, that's what it's a silent thing. And goes slowly down. Yeah, it's such a nice thumbnail now. And you lower shut the vocal that comes after that. Oh. Like the sound right here. All those chords going down. Like how he's singing this line. Guys, I didn't know specific words, but I know some of that. That was nuts right there with the bass thing, and then yeah, how the chord and that synth came in right there, like that. Nice, I'm singing that out. Nice, yeah, with that bass thing, very, very interesting. 100%. Really like this one as well. Like how foot out in that chorus. I like, I want to make a comment of the way he kind of sings. I like the way, like, even though, with some songs, like this, that have like a really nice kind of like upbeat type chorus stuff filled out very nicely. He kind of like keeps the kind of same way of like singing. It's very interesting because it also makes his track a little chill in a way as well. There's a nice contrast in the sound that he had going on for the verses as well, and then dropping it out into the chorus. And I like that. Like I said, a very interesting sound that was going on. How reverby it was. It made it kind of atmospheric. Just spreading out throughout the track. Where that was, yeah, that was really interesting on that one. Like I said, relate the melodies a lot in that chorus. I feel like that definitely will make me listen to this one a good bit. Now let's go on to the next track that we have on this. All right, so the next track is called Exclusive. Oh, nice. Okay, I like that sound right there. With that, yeah, I like chopping up a bit right there. That's interesting. Nice chords going on that. Ooh, that was nice. Taking out, and the lower, nice. Oh, I can feel now more right here like this. That's how many of those on in line. Nice, I like that. Very nice drop. How that beat goes down. Nah, her song, interesting. I like that melody a lot. He's singing. Like how that kind of reverbs. That kind of echoes through the track right there. It's nice. Yeah, they're using that bass is nice. Ooh. Oh, I like that. It sounded simple nice. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, your production is on this is heat. Okay. I love that sound. How the beat went down. I love that melody song. This sound. Nice. Kind of going to like EM type. I like the repetition in that melody. It's really nice. Almost like a dubsteppy type sound on that. It's very interesting. I like that. Ooh, nice right there. It's like chill with those chords and then. Again, it's interesting because it kind of like it sounds like chopping a bit with that beat. Again, with the way he's singing, so keeping like this chill vibe. Yeah, I like how those harmonies like kind of get louder as well, like build up on the melody he's singing. The end of that. It does sound right here. Those sounds gone. That bass on that, nice. I always really love the sound of that type of synth right there. Very nice. I can see a fire career going with this one. Ooh, nice. I like that. That quick kind of like that here, though. Interesting lowish at the vocal. Nice. A little chopping right there. We're going to it. Yeah, I love how atmospheric it sounds. Very spacey. Nice slight harmony going on that line. Oh, yeah. That is how that's just going. Ooh. Nice. Nah, one more time I gotta play that. Yeah, that was very nice. That whole drop. Let's start with the voice and then. That's so good. How that goes down with like the synth sound on that as well. It's all good. Such a catchy melody as well they're singing. Ooh, nice for just the voices. 100%. Definitely my favorite on this one. I love how this one was done production wise. Love how his voice fed out the track. It's very atmospheric sound on this one. Definitely right up my alley when it comes to music and the sounds that they use. 100%. Yeah. Love how everything drops so much on that one. Great song, 100%. Now let's go on to the next one that we have. All right, next song is called It's You. Oh, no, I like the sound of those chords now. That's nice. And the instrument they use it, the sound, the synth, the pad. Oh no, that is nice. That chord right there. The whole sequence. Oh, what's that? Oh, like how that beat's going on. And that's how the kicks right there, the bass on that. Like his lower vocal right there. Interesting percussion. What that? Where that's placed as well. Ooh, that's a nice melody. How the higher vocals coming in singing the same. Same notes on that. That's nice. Oh, that was really nice. That chord going down with him singing that melody. One more time. Oh, that is a nice melody. Oh, how that came in? There's like vocals on there right there. No harmony. Oh, I love how I said that. Oh yeah, this is all the way my vibe right here. Absolutely. Oh, that melody. The floor is a little slight guitar kind of thing going on. Another melody on it too. Oh, nice. Oh, absolutely. Question right? Love that. Oh, this is such a nice sound. The melodies are doing a lot for me on this one. Love that sound with the harmony on that. Wow. Just how the sound fills out in the track as well. It's just like, wow. Going from empty right there. Like, it's not like, yeah, it's not like filled out like too much, like, you know, everything's like going, but like it's the atmosphere that the sounds that they're using and making this is really nice on this. I love that soft kind of like synth sound they have going on. That's so good. Wow. Those harmonies? How did, oh yes. After that drops down, kind of still keeping the same energy. Yeah, that's all good. The slide break right there would have those chords go down. Nice on that. Nice. Something going up right there. Oh, that was nice. I like that lip. Look at that bass. Oh, he sounds great. Nice. Yeah, cause it's not like a huge drop, bro. It's just a nice kind of like, you know, sun going down. Well, like we're still here dropping, but not like crazy. Still keeping this nice vibe. Yeah, especially that melody right there. Oh. And that vocal he's singing on the side as well. Going higher. Great production on this one. Nice. Oh, yeah, very nice. And it was a long one too. That's definitely my favorite so far. 100%. Yeah. I don't think anything's beating that way. I think we only have one track left anyway. That is a wow. That's a great song. That's up there with Nemo for me. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. All the way up my alley, like with sound, atmosphere, melodies. The way he was the melodies, like I said, we're doing a lot for me on this one. But I love the sounds that they were using in the instrumental, having a very chill vibe, the way percussion was going, you feel me? Just the way they did everything, kind of keeping it like the same energy and vibe overall. Love the ad-libs towards the end. He sounded great on that, how he was singing that. He sounded beautiful on this one with just how the melodies are going. Just really love his vocal tones on this. The chords that was going down, the sound of the guitar. I love how they were using that on this one as well. Just, yeah, everything about this one. Great. But yeah, we have one more track left on this album. Let's go straight to that one. All right, last track on this album is called Colors. Oh. Yeah. Like how his voice got echoed and pan right there. Like a beat's going on right here. So that's melody right there. Oh, nice drop. That's a nice melody. Are you singing out on that? Nice. Yeah, like how percussion's going though. I like the use of like the vocal kind of like guy things that's going on in the back is very interesting. So that's something in this line. Oh, nice. Have some of that. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good song. Oh, I like that. Very nice flow of that line. And that's how you sing that right there? That ah. Oh, nice. Interesting, like filter on the voice right there. Another song coming on out. Low voice on that out. Oh, nice. Let's break it right there and then dropping down. So that's repeating line right there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, really like that one. That's a nice sound, and that I like how it echoed at the end right there. That was very nice. Definitely really like how they dropped into the chorus on that one, how the sounds are going on. Everything was nice, kind of like airy on that one. I feel like there was a nice kind of like air sound that was going on in that one. Really nice melodies. I like how he was singing on that. Nice kind of groove going on with everything. Don't feel like I would listen to that one as much as the other tracks on this one, but still very nice sound. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of my reaction to TAEMIN's famous album right here. Very, very nice album. This is the first Japanese album I'm hearing by him. Really like the sounds and stuff like that. I think he sounds great. It's really not too much different, you feel me, from his usual music. I feel like it's just, you know, in Japanese, right? But, you know, like the sounds that he went for on this one. Like I said, I'm glad that it still kind of keeps his overall like kind of like feel and vibe. Like it's interesting because he doesn't really have a signature sound, because he does a bunch of different like sounds and genres from what I'm, you know, hearing, but it keeps the same TAEMIN feel, if that makes any sense, just with like the music and stuff like that. So yeah, really, really nice on this one, just overall. Doing like a top 3 based on the ones I feel like I listen to the most. Number 3, Slave. Number 2, Exclusive. And then my number 1 song on this one, obviously, It's You. 100%, those 3, most definitely will be listening to those the most on this one. Definitely excited to see if he performs either of them. Like I said, I feel like I could see a nice performance going with Exclusive. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what he does on that. If there's any specific performances that he's done on other songs on this album, definitely put it down in the comments down below. Definitely want to see a full choreo for Famous and all that. That was a really interesting kind of sound and like, you know, look with the choreo and stuff like that. Really nice kind of overall thing to start the album and like kind of get the atmosphere for the rest of the thing and stuff like that. But yeah, 100%. Tell me what you guys thought about this album down below. Would you like, would you not like? Tell me what your favorites were, or you can rank the entire thing if you'd like. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.